Hello and welcome to the Heartbeat of Sporty Index, our trading room, for another edition of Views from the Trading Floor from me, Carl, the Chief Sante. Punters, it really truly promises to be an extravaganza of Easter sport this weekend. We're very excited here and the punters clearly are too. It's only Thursday afternoon and there's some whopping bets flying in, price movements all over the place. Tomorrow afternoon we've got Charlton v West Bromwich Albion. West Brom do like to be involved in a high scoring game. We've already had to move up total goals in that game. We were 2.5, 2.7, we've moved that up to 2.6, 2.8. We had a punter who bought that for £30,000 a goal. So he clearly wants to get it stuck in early on Easter. Saturday, we've got my team Spurs, who were involved in one of the most exciting games ever against Chelsea last night. 4-4, they play Pompey. Punters can't get enough of Spurs at the moment, and we've had to move our supremacy up there, 0.3, 0.5, up to 0.4, 0.6. That's on the back of a 40 grand a goal buyer of Spurs supremacy. And Dimitar Berbatov, 22.25 up to 23.26. I have to say, you know, as a Spurs fan, I would not bet on a Spurs game at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be 10 goals or none. Do we really have a lot to play for? Pompey clearly do. Everton West Ham later that day. Supremacy there has gone up from 0.6.8 to 0.7.9. Everton in a rich vein of form until they hit the UEFA Cup, and now they've lost 2 on the bounce, or out on penalties once and then lost at Fulham, which was a terrible result for them. 0.6.8 up to 0.7.9. The punters bought 20 grand a goal there. Is there a lot of upside to doing it? Although West Ham have capitulated to a couple of 4-0 victories, in fact 3 4-0 defeats recently. Sunday, Grand Slam Sunday, Sky entitled this, and it's clearly caught the punters' imagination. United beat Derby 2-0 last night, and now they're looking forward to another victory over Liverpool. They seem to be nicking these all by the odd goal. The punters have been coming on for this game, but they're not looking at positive results. We were 2.4, 2.6 of goals there. They're down to 2.3, 2.5. It's on the back of a 20 grand a goal seller. Punters do like United though. We were 0.3, 0.5. We're now United over Liverpool 0.4, 0.6. And they can never get enough of Viva Ronaldo, the new song they're singing on the terraces of Old Trafford. It's unbelievable what he's doing to us. It's unbelievable what he's doing to the rest of the Premiership defences. He's up from 20.23 to 22.25. It's a big price to pay in what has traditionally become a very low-scoring fixture. Sunday later, 4 o'clock, Chelsea v Arsenal. Chelsea conceded 4 goals. I've never seen that for seasons and seasons and seasons. And the punters don't think it's going to happen again. They've sold goals down, like in the United game, from 2.4, 2.6 down to 2.3, 2.5. We've had somebody sold that for 40,000 a goal. I have to say it's quite dangerous. Both teams do need to win, so we're quite comfortable with our price there. And I don't expect it to get any lower than 2.3, 2.5. Amazingly, in the 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday and Monday, we're trading 32 live games of football from around Europe and the UK. Unbelievable. That is a brilliant service. So look at our website, www.sportingindex.com. You will not find a better service anywhere with more markets than ours there. Rugby Union and Rugby League. Well, tonight you've got Leeds versus the Bradford Bulls. Great game. Could be ruined a little bit by the weather. Leeds might be having to use a yellow submarine to get through the Bradford Bulls tonight. I mean, it's 8-11 Leeds over. The punters are selling that a bit. And you've got total points, so down from 37.40 down to 36.39. We understand it's a little bit wet and blustery up, but the rain should clear by kick-off. Not really sure, so if it is trying kick-off, that could go back up to about 40, 43. If it's not, then expect that to go off 34, 37. Tomorrow, big game. Punters getting with Saints at the moment. We were 5-8, we've gone up to 6-9 Saints over Wigan. Traditionally a very volatile fixture. One team always tends to kick on here. I just hope you're on the right side of that one. Total points 42, 45. Not a lot of business there at the moment. In the Rugby Union, people just cannot get enough of the Crusaders. And Friday morning at 6:35 for you early birds there, who might have been doing a hard day's night after the cricket. There's Crusaders playing the Waratahs. We're up from 14-17 up to 15-18. We've had a £500 a point bar of the Crusaders supremacy there at 17, so up to 15-18. And our shirt numbers, the same punter clearly fancies a few points because he's bought £250 of shirt numbers, and they're up from 68.73 to 70.75. So a bit of early excitement for our rugby traders there. Can tell you in all this weekend we've got 12 rugby union live games and 10 league games. So www.sportingindex for rugby from the EDF Energy Cup, from the Celtic League, from the French League, from all over. So if it's on live on TV, I can guarantee you Sporting Index will be covering it. Cricket, very exciting. Last Test match, England proving that they're not as bad as we thought they were, and they've come back and levelled it. Big team news today. Carl Mills has pulled out, and we've taken a whopping bet on England. Actually, we've had a punter who bought the England Win Index for £8,000 a point at 13.5. They're now up to 12.5, 14, and he'll be very pleased with Carl Mills pulling out, because I can't see New Zealand keeping it tight in any session without him there. He really is their linchpin to keep the runs at a minimum. The only man who can probably do that now for them is Danny Vettori. For the absolute purists, there's another Test match going on this weekend that we'll be covering live and running, and that's the West Indies v Sri Lanka. Price is not out yet, but please look out on Friday, on Saturday, and you'll see plenty of prices for that, and we'll have lots of in-running action there for you. Anyway, there's plenty more for you to punt on this weekend. You've got the WGC CA Golf, you've got the Pacific Live Tennis. You've got to check out our tennis service. It is second to none. It's unbelievable the amount of markets our guys are now trading and running, whether it's game by game or match by match. It really is quite an impressive service. Racing, you've got the Irish National to look forward to on Monday. You've got a Grand Prix to look forward to in Malaysia. Hopefully Lewis Hamilton will do the biz again for us Brits. And then finally, we're going to have a great market for you this weekend. It's traditional for us to offer an Easter extravaganza. It's just an extension of the six-pack. There'll be about 12 different events over the Easter weekend. For those of you who just like having a little tickle on every little event, it's just one way to have one bet and have a little bit of fun. And it's just to keep down to minimum stakes, and really is to have a bit of fun. That's what we offer these markets for. Anyway, wherever you are, have a great Easter, and good luck from all of us at the Sporting Index Trading Floor.